Ready? All right. Hello, everybody. This is Greenfire Games. I am Chris, and this is Eric.
How you guys doing?
We are doing an unboxing video for the 15th anniversary of Heroclix, the What If set. It features the Runaways and a lot of really weird characters from the What If comic line. You want to pick the first one to start with?
Sure. We'll go right here.
Let's hope that's the chase, everybody.
Yeah, let's hope so. What do you think of this set before we open our first box?
I really like the idea that they're doing What If and Elseworlds. I'm looking more forward to the Elseworlds set because I was really sad that they only focus on like Daredevil and Spider-Man and like Doctor Strange and Punisher when there's so much more that they could do. Let's see what we got.
So we got two uniques in this one. Ooh, we get Punisher and Goblin King.
Oh, that Goblin King is one I am definitely looking forward to.
So I'll pull that one out first. I'm pretty sure you want to see that one.
Oh, let me look at this beautiful sculpt, except for the face. But wow, that looks pretty awesome. And he is a super rare, definitely, with some major abilities and powers. Force relive your worst nightmare, man.
Can't see anything that far away.
Oh, you can't? Sorry. Okay. That is the Green Goblin that got a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, very dangerous version, who sadly destroyed himself by wishing his father was never born, therefore just defeating himself. Poor Norman Osborn. What's the next one?
This one I wanted to point out to you guys. This is this Punisher is what if the Punisher killed Spider-Man, and he's got traps he can set out that have plasticity and shape change.
It's a real cool curvy knife too.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
camera
nasty.
can see that.
And then we got an Iron Man. Is this a What If Iron Man or the normal one?
I think it's a normal one.
And then we've got a Chase Stein and a Daredevil. Chase Stein is probably one of the more interesting ones since he is one of the new Runaway figures. We haven't seen a lot of the Runaways. A very interesting team that become the Young Avengers later on. He's a Quake. All right.
And then doubles.
Yeah, any doubles I'll put to the side. I don't think anyone's going to care. Looks like we got Spider-Man, two different versions of Dr. Stark, or is it the same one? Oh, that's a shame. Nope. One is a common, one's an uncommon, and then we got another Runaway, Carolina Dean. A rare Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie, these Dr. Starks are kind of really pretty. All the blues.
I thought he was at first. I thought he was that character they made in Iron Man.
It's a different version of Doctor Strange. It's what if Tony Stark became Doctor Strange? Like he went to what is that? Nanda Parbat? Or can't think if that's the right one. No, that's DC. I'm sorry.
That's what the question goes to.
Yeah, that's where Deadman was at.
So these Dr. Starks have traits from the alternate Earth. If this character is under sideline, you may give a free action to change the character named Doctor Strange or Iron Man. That's equal or more points. Place that character with this character on the same click number.
So replacement figures with other ones from the set or outside of the set.
I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but the difference between these two is this one has the mask. And this one does not have the mask on.
Well, which one doesn't? The common?
The uncommon.
Okay.
Or no, the common. I'm sorry. The common. Yeah, the common's won't miss.
In the next pack, we have TV's Daredevil as the rare. That's the interesting looking Daredevil. Uncommon Spider-Man. Ooh. Compared to this common one we have here.
I'm gonna take a look at this uncommon Spider-Man when you get a chance.
4.
It's like a pretty standard Thor. I don't know what that attack power is.
A common version of the Daredevil we just drew. And a duplicate of the Punisher.
That's a different Punisher, I think.
No, it's the same one, I thought. 42,
Nope.
60. Oh, they're different.
This one is unique.
Yeah, that's wild. I just keep this back. And I did that. That's fine. What? We keep the plastic on. Alright. Anything cool about the Spider-Man? Like, what are the big differences between the two?
Yeah, TV Spider-Man, webbing present. He's got trait super senses. And if he's adjacent to a character with Spider-Man family keyword or name Black Cat, increases the roll by 1.
Interesting.
And this one seems more range based. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Try my best. It's got running shot, precision strike, energy, shield deflection with 18 defense, and does 3 clicks. So not bad. Only got a 5 range, but I mean, what are you gonna expect of Spider-Man? It's pretty much the best you're gonna get.
He's got second click perplex, right?
Yes, he does.
Which is always a good thing. How many points is he? 90?
90.
A little overpriced, but still pretty nasty.
And this Spider-Man from the What If line. What if Spider-Man had married the Black Cat?
Now this looks interesting. Another super rare. This is the In-Betweener, who they haven't made since the Infinity Gauntlet set. Well, I shouldn't say set, the whole tournament where he was a limited edition figure. I was really looking forward to this guy, so why don't you...
Oh, wow.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful sculpt. This is definitely a very pretty sculpt.
Let's see.
It's got Mystics and Power Cosmic.
In the end, all must balance out. When the In-Betweener is KO'd by an opposing character's attack, if the attack force is more than one character, that opponent chooses one of their characters, either a character with the highest point value or lowest point value. If it has the lowest point value, that character is KO'd. If it has the highest, it takes 3 unavoidable damage. A great equalizer in the game. It's a shame he's got 222 points, which I think was a joke on their part for the In-Betweener. 222. I doubt we'll see him in meta play often, but truth be told, that's still really kind of nasty if he was in meta play, because you still have about 78 points to work with, and if he dies, you're gonna take somebody with you most likely. We have these 2 Oni Hulks, a Punisher that we already pulled, and a Punisher squad member? That's a S.H.I.E.L.D. character apparently. Very, very interesting. Alright. Anything good about the Oni Hulks?
No, just from the comic line. What if the Gambon spawned 1,000 Hulks? Woo! But they look like they're pretty standard. One of them, the one that looks like the leader, has Outwit, and he can ignore characters. And he can use it 1 additional time during your turn for each other friendly character closest to the opponent's starting area than your own, but only if that character is 50 or more points or named Omni Hulk.
Oni Hulk.
Oni Hulk.
Oh, that In-Betweener looks good. Why don't you open up one over there?
Okay.
And then all these guys looking crazy. Let me look at this Thor, because the Thor really interests me.
Ooh, so we got what's that? Victorious in this one. I'm gonna pull that one out.
Yeah, you pull him up. This Thor, he's only 110 points, but he seems like he's got some pretty nice damage potential. If you don't know, Energy Explosion is going to work like a ranged version of Quake now, so I wonder how he'll be then. Very interesting. Victorious. Future Impact. Oh, it's Victor Mancha. That is the son of Ultron, for those of you who do not know. He's worked with many, many characters. He's got a 140-point line and a 100-point line. And seems he's got Cable's ability to use phasing teleport and then move half his speed value and take a shot. Eric, why don't you take a look at that?
Another one I wanted to point out to you guys. We got the Iron Punisher.
Ooh.
So he's an uncommon, but
He's got that alternate Earth trait. And then, oh my god, for 100 points, this is actually kind of amazing. Starts with a running shot and a 12 attack with Psychic Blast. That is definitely going to be a really cool piece with the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. keyword, so expect to see him on a lot of good theme teams. And then, is that a different Carolina Dean? Nope, it looks like it's probably the same.
24?
Yeah, it's the same. Sad. Seem to be getting a lot of doubles.
Yeah, this is a smaller set, I think, right?
Probably. I think there was only about 50 or 60 characters.
Okay, so we have another pack. It looks like we have everything but this Spider-Man.
Right when we started talking about doubles.
Yeah. It's never a good thing. Oh, we have Iron Rick, too. I'm sorry.
Iron Rick?
And I think we have another Thor.
Alright.
Number 18. Can we pull that one?
Thor is number 5.
Okay, so we have new Thor.
New Thor. Rare.
Got 100 points.
All in a certain order. Common, uncommon, and rare. There we go.
So, first one I'm going on is Spider-Man.
Mayday Parker.
Yes, this is What If, this is from the What If Hulk had become a barbarian backup story.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
I've never heard of that one either. Spider-Man can use Incapacitate. When she does, hit characters can't move to your next turn. That's pretty good for a little neutralizer. For a little 40 points character, she could be useful. I don't really think of her in a lot of teams, unless you're playing a Spider-Man family theme team.
I could see you playing multiples of those and doing what would be called a glue gun team to keep somebody in place, and maybe with a good tent pole that could deal some good penetrating damage for cheap.
You want to read on the story?
This other Thor has the dead flee at thunder. When Thor attacks, you may choose that the attack generates knockback. This knockback can't be ignored by charge or combat reflexes, which is kind of awesome for a trait. And then he's got Precision Strike Quake. He's the opposite of the other Thor, where that one is close combat, the one over here is range. This guy's got a charge with 12 and the Quake, Precision Strike, and Battle Fury on the top of his dial.
Does he switch out with the other Thor at all?
Sadly, no.
That was also weird. We got one more I want to point out. It's Iron Rick. And this is from the What If the Avengers Have Never Been storyline. This is Rick Jones, actually, as Iron Man.
Man, Rick Jones is everywhere.
I know. So he's got super senses and toughness. When he uses super senses on a roll 3 to 4, he can use invulnerability instead of toughness for that attack. That's pretty cool.
Not bad.
And then when he knocks back an opposing character for any damage from that knockback is penetrating, and after actions resolve, give that character an action token.
Love me that ability. That is not bad at all. And he's indomitable.
I mean, 55 points. He seems like he can be very useful. He's got Force Blast.
This is going to be a definite character for me, because you put him on a TK team, throw him right up next to somebody, and have him knock back someone against a wall for all that penetrating damage or off a cliff. Oh, that is brutal. Let's open up the next one, and we've got a Chase with that Venom.
Chase.
Look at that. Where was that at? Oh, that was in the middle. That was number 3 spot.
Number 3 from the back?
3 from the back.
So I know our fans want to see this. This is Venom Thor. And this is obviously What If the symbiote possessed Thor. So he's got the symbiote trait with shape change and plasticity and automatically breaks away. And then he's got tendrils. When Venom Thor hits with a range attack, characters are given a tendril token if they don't already have one. He can use poison. When he does, after characters with tendril tokens are placed adjacent to him before he deals damage. And after action resolve, these characters move all tendril tokens. Wow.
That is nasty.
That is very brutal. Wow.
Well, I believe a lot of the chases have similar abilities with the tendrils.
Okay.
And the poison. And then the only other one that was different was the Jessica Jones, which you can pull out for us.
Okay.
And then hand me the rest of them, since they're just duplicates. Because we got another Oni leader, another Chase Stein, and another Daredevil.
And this is from What If Jessica Jones joined the Avengers instead of the Defenders. So when building, her trait is when building your force, you may also include one character named Captain America, and Jessica Jones gains all the keywords for that game. Okay, and her defense is she can use super senses and toughness. Okay.
Okay,
It's one of the better Jessica Jones they've made, I feel.
I feel like we've gotten the best of the best. We might get another super rare, but right now we just got this rare Daredevil. And see, this is what I don't like about sets like this for the most part. And I'm not complaining because you're giving us some cool stuff, WizKids. But when you got 3 of the exact same Daredevil, that is kind of a bad thing. I would have liked to have seen at least different sculpts. Because that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I never would have noticed that, actually.
Yeah, they've done that with, like, there's doubles of these Spider-Mans, and, yeah. So we got TV Spider-Man in here, which is an interesting figure. That's if he never really became a superhero. And then a duplicate Iron Man, pretty much, the uncommon version of him. Molly Hayes, a runaway, and then another Dr. Stark, which is another duplicate. All right, let's move on to one of the last boosters, second to last. Looks like we got another Punisher. Oh, super rare Thorus. This is if Jane Foster became the Thor, I believe. Before the new
before she actually is the Thor.
There you go.
So she's got the Asgardians and Avengers keyword, Thordis. She can use Charge, Flurry, and Sidestep for a starting click. Wow. With 4 clicks of damage and 11 attack.
That is nasty.
She's a stop click. Thordis can use defend. Thordis can't be healed. So she turns into Jane Foster basically at the end. But this is interesting on her 2nd, 4th, and 5th click. If you guys can see that, she has a power called Calling the Lightning. She has a range of 6. So I mean that's decent because sometimes your opponents, they don't look at your card. You know, you play somebody simple. Sometimes they won't notice that coming out of nowhere, especially with 0 print on the dial. But yeah. Anything else in there good?
Ooh. Did we see this Dr. Stark? I think we did. Is that the 45.1? Yeah, we already saw that. So you got the last booster?
Yep. So what have you thought from the set so far?
There's some really cool stuff, but it seems like it's only in the higher rarity form.
Okay, so we got a pretty different pack on this one.
Oh yeah.
So we got Captain Britain Iron Man, which I'm gonna pull out first.
Get rid of that. Wow, now that looks nice. I'm a big fan of Captain Britain, so Psylocke's brother. Especially loved him in that Secret War 2 line of comics, where Doom kills him. Sorry if that's a spoiler. You got the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Daredevil, and here's that Captain Britain Iron Man.
I'll read Captain Britain first.
I think the rest are just...
Captain Britain, for his starting running shot, he's got running shot. He can use it as a free action if he has 2 axe tokens, but if he does, deal him 1 unavailable damage after action resolve and do not clear him this turn. And he's got 2 different starting levels at 70 and 55. So this one from the alternate Earth, you can replace this one with Captain Britain or Iron Man. And
it must mean they're making a bunch more if they are not already in this set.
but I also would say there's so many. We might get another Iron Man, but we might get another Captain Britain in a future set. Maybe in the Thor set.
That would be actually really cool. Excalibur with the Thor set.
Yeah.
I don't know what the secondary keywords are in that set. I know it's mostly Asgardian, but they always put something like maybe cosmic characters or.
This is interesting though. This character actually doesn't have a starting line for his clicks.
Wait, what?
Yes. So his powers are if he pays 70 points for him, he can use Impervious. If you pay 55 points for him, he can use Invulnerability.
Nice.
So same amount of dials, just different powers for different points.
Interesting. And what about that?
You want to talk about this Daredevil Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
It's one of the more interesting figures.
Yeah, he looked kind of goofy.
He's a low point figure at 60.
Yeah, and he's got running shot, sidestep, and stealth.
that doesn't sound
And
too
how about
bad.
this trait? Daredevil, Agent of Trait, and friendly characters within 3 squares are considered adjacent to and other purposes for the shield team ability.
Really? That's going to be mean, especially since that one Nick Fury is still modern age. You put this guy on here, oh man, you're going to bump up his damage and range like crazy.
Yep.
Well, that looks like we've gone through the entire brick. We got a really cool chase. Oh, did you actually want to go over that one?
Yeah, I mean, we can.
Punisher
I'm a
Shield?
Punisher fan, so no.
No. The chase was Venom Thor.
Venom Thor.
Which is all the way over there.
Did you get a good rotation?
Yeah, we did.
When Punisher of Shield is KO'd, deal 3 damage to each character on occupying an elevation other than 1. Wow. So if you're in
that's going to be a map win for some people.
and it does not say lane or range or line of fire. It just says each character occupying an elevation other than 1.
It reminds me of that giant man that could push other elevations and do damage.
When Punisher Shield makes a range attack, he may target character within his range and line of fire of an adjacent character, friendly character named Punisher Squad.
Oh, those are these guys.
Okay.
They're the dudes that go with that Punisher. They're little shield agents. So a bunch of them plus him and Nick Fury. Wow, and maybe that Daredevil. That's gonna be nasty.
Well, thanks for looking at our video, guys.
Yeah, we're at Greenfire Games in Oaklawn, Illinois. Please come and join us. We do clicks Mondays, and sometimes on Fridays we just do pickup games. That's usually when we film these videos. You're always welcome to come in and join us. I'm Chris. This is Eric. Goodbye, everybody.